Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Beanie and welcome back to another tutorial video where today I'm going to be talking about base stealing and protecting against base stealing. Now, the one thing I will say about this is it's going to be kind of hard for me to set up specific circumstances to visually show you how to do a lot of this, but so mostly I'm just gonna like play through the game, but there will be a couple instances where I will be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about, and you know, whenever I do that, it'll be helpful, but mostly it'll just be me playing through a game and talking about the things that I think that you need to know. And a lot of this, most of you, or not most of you, but a lot of you will probably already know. I don't know why it's set like that. Let's get it back to strike zone. A lot of this you guys will already know for the most part, but a lot of you don't know this at all. Like, you won't believe the amount of people that don't know how to slide step, or you know, don't know how to do certain things on the base path. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, just so you can optimize your game 100%. And you know, because you can win games on the base paths. If you can get a single and turn that into a quick double with no outs, bunt that guy over and hit a sac fly, that's a run. And oftentimes, you know, games come down to that one run. And if you can get that extra run or two a game just through good base running, you're going to win a lot more games than you normally would have. Okay, guys, I finally got a runner on first. Well, finally, it was my first batter that I did it with, but I got a runner on first, and it is the silver 82 Rod Carew card, who has 92 speed, but he only has 17 stealing. So you may be, in your head, you may be thinking, oh no, this is going to be a tough guy to steal with. And a lot of people, what they want to do whenever they steal is they want to get that extra step, and then they want to try to steal manually, or they want to, you know, just tap L2 to lock in the auto steal and hope that they get a good jump. Well, I'm here to tell you, you do not have to do that. First of all, don't take that extra step. People get picked off at a extremely high clip this year compared to previous years. If you take that extra step, you are running basically a 50-50 chance to get picked off, especially if you lock in that auto steal. So what you want to do is you want to just take a normal lead. You want to tap the left trigger, just kind of lightly tap it, and you'll feel your controller vibrate. And then you want to hold down L1, the left bumper. Hold it down, and what that causes your player to do is it causes him to lean into his steal, and he will get basically a perfect jump every single time the pitcher comes to the mound. Now, the one danger with this is that if they go to pick you off, instead of trying to go back, more times than not, you're going to take off and you're probably going to be out. But if you don't take that extra step lead, the likelihood of them picking you off in that spot are very low. Most players don't, if you don't take that extra lead, they don't even think about picking you off, because almost everyone takes that extra step before they steal. So if you're just sitting there without, you know, taking that extra step, it's very unlikely that they're going to throw your way. And if you get that good jump and you have a guy that has over 75 speed, you're going to get there. You're going to get there almost every single time. So let's go into this and we're going to demonstrate it. Okay. So I have a normal lead right now. I'm just going to tap L1 and then I'm going to tap the left trigger. Oh shit. See, he picked me off. Your opponent will not do that. Oh, good. I got back safe. Okay, he picked me off. Typically, your opponent won't do that, but this is the computer, so it's like, you know, whatever. But I'm going to hold down the left bumper, and see, look at that. That is a perfect jump, and he gets in there standing up like nothing. I mean, he gets there perfect, and I'll be able to do the same thing. I'm not even going to take that extra step. I'm just going to tap the left trigger, hold down the left bumper, and he's going to get a perfect jump. Look at that. Perfect. He might get into third standing up. Nah, he was there. He was there easily, though. So, yeah, that is exactly how you want to steal. You don't want to try to manually steal where you try to time their you know, the start of their motion. You don't want to do that. You don't want to auto steal without putting the lean in, because a lot of times you'll get a terrible jump. You want to just tap that left trigger, and you want to hit that and you want to hold down the left bumper, and you'll get a perfect jump almost every time. Just be aware that if they do decide to pick off in your direction, it can turn bad for you, and you might have to get kind of creative in the rundown. Okay, guys, I had recorded a big bit on how to slide and everything, but it turns out a little bit of the information that I gave you was a little bit incorrect, so I decided just to cut that and just kind of show you the controls that it has on, the controls and strategies tab or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, if you want to do a straight in feet first slide at any of the bases, just press down. Head first, press up. If you want to do a hook slide to the left, press left. If you want to do it to the right, go to the right. I was saying you have to like spin it counterclockwise and everything, which also works clockwise for inside slides and counterclockwise for outside slides, but it seems like that is it's just, I guess like an extra interface or something. But yeah, this is the technical way of how you do it. Also, another note, you want to turn on assist sliding in the gameplay options, so you can so it won't be auto sliding for you. And it slides at home, it's basically the same, straight in feet first, press down. Straight in head first, press up. Wide right. Okay, this is a little different. If you want to do wide to the right feet first, you want to press down and to the right. And if you want to do wide to the right head first, you want to do up and to the right. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't really make sense to do slides to the left in any situation. Well, I guess, I don't know. Like pass balls, it seems like that would be useful. But yeah, maybe it's just like the opposite for that. I don't know. Maybe they don't have an animation for that. That's definitely possible. And if you want to break up double plays, just press down on the right analog stick in double play situations, and that will oftentimes break up the double play. So yeah, I just didn't want to put out any false information out there, so I just put this in. Now let's get back to the rest of the tutorial. Okay, and now we're going to talk about something that it seems everybody should know how to do this, but it seems like a lot of people just don't know how. They have not figured out that you can do this yet, and that's why they think Ryan Buchter is so easy to steal on. He is if you don't know how to slide step. And slide stepping is very, very easy, guys. All you have to do is hold down the left trigger. If you hold it down for too long, you'll peek over there at the baseman. So if you ever want to do that, you can use that to your advantage. But what you want to do is you just want to hold down the left stick, and if you're using pure analog, you just want to start your pitch. Just pull down, and it'll make it a lot quicker and a little bit more difficult to use. But once you get used to it, it'll feel like nothing. You'll be able to do it very effectively. Just hold down that left trigger, pull back, and hit your interface. And slide stepping is crucial to this game because it allows you to hold runners on more effectively. If you're going out of the windup, a guy with 45 speed that knows about the leaning into your steal or whatever, they're going to be able to steal on you every time because it's just too slow. So being able to slide step is very effective. And also another thing that it does is whenever you're pitching, a lot of people call this quick pitching and they call it cheese or whatever. I don't really think it's cheese at all because I think part of pitching is throwing people's timing off. But what you can do is you can just go from, you can mix it up. You can throw in a normal stretch here, a normal stretch there, and then just every now and then throw in that slide step, and it will throw their timing way, way off. And I don't think it's cheese, guys, because I think the #1 goal as a pitcher is to disrupt timing. And the slide step is a fantastic way to do that. But unless your pitcher goes out of the stretch automatically, you won't be able to do that unless there are runners on base if the pitcher has a windup. So just be mindful of that. And I know this was that's probably going to do it for the tutorial. I thought about talking, just about like when to tag up. When not to tag up, when to steal, when not to steal. But honestly, I feel like it just kind of takes basic baseball knowledge to know how to do those things. Like, if there's one out and you have a runner on second and you had a deep fly ball to the outfield and, it's a 50-50 shot whether you're going to make it to third, it's probably best not to take that extra base. But if you have nobody out, and a guy hits a sac fly, and they catch it in the outfield, and it's a 50-50 shot whether you'll get to third base, it's probably a good idea to play a little more aggressively and to take that extra base, because if you do, then you have a runner on third with 1 out, and all it takes is a sac fly, and you can bring that guy in. If you have a guy at third base with 1 out, and the next guy up is your pitcher, and you hit a sac fly with him, it's probably best to play it pretty aggressively and to go after that score, because you know, your pitcher is coming up next, and it's pretty tough to drive guys in with 2 outs when you have your pitcher up. So yeah, just be mindful of things like that whenever you're running the base pass, and it will benefit you in the future. But I didn't want to get too in depth with that, because I don't want to insult your intelligence. I feel like most of you already have like a fairly good set of baseball knowledge, but so you know, you can kind of figure out those things for yourself. But the other things were just like little tricks here or there, you know, leaning into your slide, being able to slide assist, being able to slide step to keep runners honest, you know, just stuff like that. And also, you know, the cat and mouse gameplay that they talked about, it's definitely not as in-depth as they made it sound, you know, made it out to be. But you know, if you have a guy on base against your opponent, has a guy on base, and he keeps taking that extra step, don't be afraid to keep picking off over there, you know, because don't just give him that extra step, because it just makes it really easy to steal. Throw over there a few times, and if he keeps taking that extra step, maybe go to the mound with just like a normal pitch or whatever, and then on the next pitch, you know, pick him off again. And at that point, he may have loaded his steal up. He was just, you know, taking a few pitches before he sent his guy, just to be kind of tricky or whatever. But throw over there once or twice between every pitch, and there's a good chance you might get that guy trying to steal, and you'll pick him off, and you'll get him out, and that's an extra out that you can always use. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the tutorial. It's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter tutorial. You know, I didn't want to put out anything too long. Tomorrow, I am going to be putting out my first commentary video. I asked you guys a few days ago if that's something you guys would enjoy. Most of you said, yeah, you know, that's something that we would like to see, you know, and I have a really good video lined up, and I'm going to put that out tomorrow, along with some head-to-head seasons gameplay and possibly another countdown video. I'm not sure if I'm going to put one out tomorrow. That'd be 3 videos. That'd be kind of crazy. But you know, who knows? You know, I'm kind of inconsistent with all that, but I may put one out. That'd be kind of dope. But anyways, guys, I will see you later. Definitely tomorrow with a new commentary video. It's gonna be so lit. Peace.